Howdy ho and welcome back. So
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
we've explored the entirety of the ship. Apparently we've got a new message. Even though we don't. We've got a bunch of archived messages. We don't have any upgrades. And we've just got those two. So let's head on into the map. Okay. So we've got 3 missions here on Omega. Recruit the Archangel, recruits the Professor, and recruit the Veteran. We've also got a few extra things. So I'm going to do this once on screen, and then from that point on, only do these off screen. By scanning these...
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
By scanning these planets, we can collect various elements that we will use to upgrade our ship.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Grab some platinum.
Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe.
So yeah, I'm gonna do this once on screen, and from there just do the rest off screen. Okay, let's do that. Because I like to drain planets dry, and this takes a while to find the most optimal spot for each probe.
Probe away.
Okay, looks like that's the best spot for that.
Probe launched. Probe away.
And that's all the probes I've got for now. So yeah, we'll come back. I'll come back to this stuff, off screen, to fully deplete these planets. For now, we've got missions over here in the Omega Omega. Well, we've only got 2 to choose from, so let's choose them. Okay, so I want to get throw. And that's all I can buy for now. Jacobs. I do actually want you to get... Oh, no, that's a squad loyalty thing. incendiary ammo isn't really that great at the moment. So let's actually just keep leveling up your Cerberus stuff for now. Overload. Warp. And 2 ranks of Cerberus. Yeah, that sounds good.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I mean, he does have a
I'm
point.
receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive raids even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
They always run.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Well, that takes care of one recruit. Scusi. So this place is big. We'll go on in to go speak with Arya first, and after that, I guess a shopping trip down here over in the, well, shopping district. Excuse me, pardon me. Gonna go ahead and cut the line.
Arya's expecting me. Ugh.
It's you.
expecting you. Meet me inside.
I mean, he's got a point. Before I go in there, I'm gonna keep dialogue how it is. Keep sound effects. Let's drop that to 50 and that to 75. That should do. Yeah, that's better.
Ari's expecting me.
Go on in. Ari's expecting you.
If she were expecting you.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Well, he won't be important later at all. So if I talk to him, I'll start the Archangel thing. That being said, I don't want to start the Archangel thing just yet.
That's close enough.
Put your shit away.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
She owns Omega.
I am Omega.
Close enough.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
That's a good rule.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Just get a table. You know, be able to put my feet up.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking.
And
He
one of
never
the
shuts up.
one
If
of
you
the
really
best
need to
characters
find
in the
him,
game.
Take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power.
Indeed.
Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Good point.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Good to know. Thanks for the info.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Alright, so we've got some insight on both the Archangel and Morden.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I want to talk to you.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
Hope you've been keeping your ass clean.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me
Good.
to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
I mean, that is a very valid point. The CIA hires ex-hackers to man their cybersecurity division. Psychiatrists are most effective when they themselves have gone through what other people have been going through. It is a valid point.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Good to hear.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
So
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
not really. I'm just gonna be wandering around for like 80 episodes.
Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Time to get shit-faced! Okay, that's a little too shit-faced.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused...
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Thanks for the
Duly
advice.
noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, let's get back to work. Next time. See you then.